Welcome back to Hot 7 News. Thanks for staying with us. The employee of a recently robbed small business in Castries clears the air over the reports that his stolen items were brought back by the thief, and that the perpetrator was caught and taken into police custody. He says even he was misled on the details.
Nearly 2 weeks after a thief sauntered into the smoothie chef in the William Peter Boulevard and casually made off with an employee's bag, a number of reports have been made indicating that the perpetrator was apprehended by police and taken into custody. On Thursday, however, the employee himself, Ivanus Jacob, said this is not the whole truth and that although he was partially responsible for the false reports, he was reporting word of mouth from a reliable source.
I heard that everybody's telling me they've been seeing the guy on the streets all the time. So I'm seeing, well, I was the one who told the news that he was arrested because of one of my friends came in and told me he saw the police arresting him. And the next morning he's telling me he see the same guy on the street. So I'm wondering what's going on. Only my passport I already retrieved, and I want the rest of my stuff.
Jacob said to date he has not been contacted by the police with any updates on his case.
On Sunday I was at CID, I gave them a full statement and they haven't contacted me. No officers haven't told me anything, so I'm waiting to see what's going on.
Along with his passport, which has since been returned, other important items including his birth certificate, his bank information and his asthma medication were also taken and has yet to be returned. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
21st February was declared to be the International Mother Language Day by UNESCO in 1999. It has been observed throughout the world since February 21st, 2000. The declaration was seen as a step towards saving the world's languages from extinction by declaring an International Mother Language Day. In St. Lucia, UNESCO representative Massey says the goal is to encourage appreciation for St. Lucia's linguistic heritage and the beauty of St. Lucia's Creole.
So it's an opportunity for UNESCO to encourage member states to, one, look at the status of indigenous languages in their countries. It's an opportunity for us to shed the spotlight on these indigenous languages and the important role they can play in fostering social cohesion. In many member states, indigenous languages have no real status. They are not considered national languages, they're not considered official languages, and some of them are not used as languages of instruction. So for St. Lucia, we think that is a very relevant message in terms of considering what is the place of Creole in our public sphere, in the society in general.
To commemorate International Mother Language Day, the St. Lucia National Commission for UNESCO has announced a call for the submission of poems in Creole under the 2019 Creole Poetry Writing Competition. The 2019 Creole Poetry Writing Competition is a celebration of language diversity and is intended to support UNESCO's efforts at linguistic variety through poetic expression and to offer indigenous languages the opportunity to be heard within their communities.
We think that the Creole language has a place, it has a role to play in public life. We think that there needs to be some consideration given to its status currently. The Creole Poetry Competition is really an opportunity for us to celebrate our linguistic diversity, to celebrate our cultural heritage, to celebrate our linguistic heritage. And it's coinciding with the 40th anniversary of our independence. So we also using the opportunity to encourage St. Lucians to reflect on the theme of the independence, to reflect on our journey as a people and as a nation, how far we've come and how collectively and individually as well we can chart a way forward.
The competition will culminate on 21st March, World Poetry Day. Both events, which coincide with the celebration of St. Lucia's 40th independence anniversary, will be held under the theme Nous tout à bord, voyage nous destination. Details on the terms and conditions, as well copies of the entry form, are available at the St. Lucia National Commission for UNESCO's Facebook page. In other news, the Dennery Child Development Center situated in Lacaille, Dennery provides educational, vocational, and life skills training for children with disabilities in the Dennery community. Currently, the center serves 23 students with moderate to severe disabilities and is staffed by 4 persons, 2 teachers and 2 teachers each.
The Dennery Child Development Center now boasts a new wheelchair ramp, life skills room, a special sensory room, refurbished kitchen, and a backyard garden. All thanks to the sponsorship from Massey Store St. Lucia Limited and a team of company volunteers. The project, which was unveiled on Wednesday morning, was born out of the relationship between the school and a small team from Massey, which started 2 years ago. Massey representative Linda Auger says her team has been sponsoring a student at the center, and a visit to her school led to a commitment to improving the environment for the children.
When we visited, this is where we met the kids, met the school, and we saw the need for some upliftment of the school. We saw that the school was lacking in some areas. There are a lot of kids on wheelchairs, the ramps are very steep. They wanted to do a lot more for these children, so we decided we'd try to use our Unity in Community effort and see what I approached Soraya Bess Joseph, who's in charge of our Unity community, and asked her whether we could do something to assist the school, and that's how it started.
The center was founded by the St. Lucia Blind Welfare Association in collaboration with the district pediatrician and has been housed at its present base for the past decade. The association's executive director, Anthony Averill, says Massey's support will ensure the continued development of the center. He says the project shows that Massey is remembering children with disabilities, a group that is sometimes forgotten.
But I want to commend you, Massey Group of Companies, for taking the interest in a group of people not many think about. And by getting involved with this program and being part of the supporting the life skills development, you are doing a service not only for Dennery and the region of Dennery, but the entire St. Lucia.
The center caters to 26 children with a range of disabilities. Coordinator Petra Felicien says the refurbishment work by the Massey team will ensure that the children have a clean, vibrant environment in which to learn. She says she is grateful for this gift from the Unity in Community program.
Massey did our kitchenette, our small home ec room, and the reason for the home ec room was to expand our life skills program. We're hoping to start a cooking, baking program and give the children skills that they can use to earn a living for themselves. So we're looking at sustainability and employment for them. And they gave us a facelift to begin with, and that always does wonderful things for the spirit to come into a place looking nice and clean and freshly painted. And they also gave us a sensory room. Now we had a space for the sensory room, but we needed it painted, and Seven Massey did that for us. So we are indeed grateful. They also did some repairs to some of our toilet doors.
Massey's Unity in Community program was launched in 2014 and is founded on the principles of volunteerism and community development. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I'm Rochelle Gonzalez.
A Carnival band hosted a virtual launch this week. There have been over 5 Carnival launches since the beginning of the year, but it's not over yet. Legends Carnival Band held a virtual launch over on Tuesday evening to the theme Veni, Vidi and Vici. The more than 5-minute video has received almost 3,000 views on YouTube.
War, peace, victory, defeat, love, betrayal tell the timeless story of heroic figures and historical sites which shaped a legendary era. This arena is not for the faint of heart. It required skill, tenacity, but also humility. To become a decorated soldier, you must endure the battle. Let us take you on a journey of rulers who dared to write their own story. Legends who came, who saw, who conquered.
There are 6 sections to the 2019 Legends Carnival Band. They are Pharaoh, Alicia, Zila, Pompeii, Caesar, and Alexandria. For more information on the prices and availability, visit www.legends-carnival.com. Tresha Lionel, Hot 7 News. We now join Tennis in Glasgow for sports news.